Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. How can I delete the selected files from the list? I took my car to a mechanic to get the brakes checked. Marketing plays a crucial role for all successful businesses. One of my colleagues was dismissed for inappropriate behavior. Consent. Written consent was obtained from all participants prior to the clinical drug trial. Place your bag under the table, so it will not obstruct the sidewalk. Clinical obesity occurred very infrequently until the last several decades. Infrastructure. Many countries are building new infrastructure to support electric cars. Written consent was obtained from all participants prior to the clinical drug trial. Curriculum. Teacher training programs cover teaching methods and development of the curriculum. They need concrete evidence to prove there was a crime. This project required substantial effort and considerable time. Conservation. This agency promotes energy conservation and awareness of climate change. Many countries are building new infrastructure to support electric cars. Old computers do not have adequate memory to run the new software. Distributor. The news reported that the major distributor announced a recall. Efficiently. How can we use our funds more efficiently in the future? The fare is based on how far you travel, and the quality of your accommodations. Sotheby's created its own forensic lab after a fake art incident in 2016. Electoral reform is an integral part of the current political agenda. False witnesses led to complications in the investigation. The interviews were conducted in Florida, where the president was on vacation. Our company is preparing a proposal to make a bid on government contracts. I have an opportunity to visit an outstanding medical research center. All technical terms are clearly defined and explained in a separate document. Service providers that offer educational or corporate trades are preferred. The two companies decided to form a business alliance. Ecology, economy, and society are said to be the pillars to sustainable development. The real estate tycoon officially declared his candidacy for office last month. Enthusiastic. He's very enthusiastic about his work, but unfortunately not very competent. The novel also includes a brief author biography. Always use a pen when you sign a contract, as it can't be erased. I suggest you take it to the cleaners right away. The film received 3 nominations at the film festival. The container was supposed to be shipped out yesterday. The euro conversion rate to pound sterling is growing closer to parity. The expedition received the support of several sponsors. The web is changing politics and international relations. No transition plan can be successfully implemented overnight. Unfortunately, we haven't found any good solutions yet. There are many organisms in the ocean. This agency promotes energy conservation and awareness of climate change. I assume that this is volunteer work, and therefore unpaid. Relaxation of the dress code now allows you to wear polo shirt at work. We need a broom to clean up the kitchen floor. The hotel has a beauty salon exclusively for guests. Fuel. Fuel prices are affected by factors such as corporate profit and tax. Advertise. The company spent a lot of money to advertise on TV and in magazines. Evidence. There is no evidence of clinical studies to support these claims. Regions. Regions. We serve 9 major regions across the United States. Competitor. Our company lost a large share of its market to a competitor. Why didn't you inform me earlier? Starting an online business is viable, even with limited funds. Parking facilities are situated close to the terminal. This stunning outfit is perfect for work as well as after-hours fun. Office supplies are divided evenly between departments. It's a shame that he never managed to overcome these difficulties. Each entree is accompanied by either soup or salad. Our company lost a large share of its market to a competitor. Please, respond urgently with your requirements to the offer. Durable. Most of our products are made from durable materials. Why did your company receive a large refund from the government last year? Companies should perform data backup regularly to avoid unnecessary losses. The airplane taxied on the runway after landing. Creativity. Many people find professional cooking to be an excellent outlet for their creativity. Previous. This company has made great progress over the previous months. Firefighters have been on the scene since the fire broke out. What strategy does your company take to maximize productivity? I was invited to a luncheon at the Embassy of Canada. I made a checklist to make sure we loaded all the products we would showcase at the fair. Let's meet on Tuesday morning and brainstorm about the campaign. The hotel offers a daily housekeeping service. Sunscreen. You should apply sunscreen before working extended periods outdoors. Hikers love this trail for its varied terrain and dramatic scenery. This NPO focuses on the preservation of historic buildings. Presenter. The presenter ran out of time before she reached her conclusion. Automatic braking is a key feature in our latest car model. Modern technologies enable us to access information more promptly. The contract was finalized before news reports revealed the scandal. Bonds. Some people invest in government bonds. The calculator operates on a solar cell, so no batteries are required. Most meetings in our company are formal forum meetings. I found this contract in the filing cabinet, next to the water cooler. Who provided the funding for the project? Our company recently established a production facility in Poland. Incomplete. Your registration is incomplete. Please, send a copy of your driver's license. The President-elect's policies toward immigrants are unacceptable. I'm beginning to think this accounting company isn't very reliable. I need technical assistance.
How can I help?
Do the following during an earthquake. Firstly, don't panic. Secondly, find an exit. This crazy pursuit of profit proved to be a fatal mistake. The labor union has outlined the complaints about work conditions. Backpack. His backpack was so heavy, he could barely lift it. Potential. The special offer is available to both current and potential clients. we will lose the game, unless we answer these questions correctly. The engineers have developed new computer chips this year. Great business relationships are not just about skills, but also personalities. The garden has always been his domain. Circus. The circus will be in town next week. Secure. You have to make sure that the communication channel is secure. They had breakfasts together and played fun trivia games to get to know one another. Toiletries are all stocked in the drawer under the wash basin. Bridal. The store has a wide selection of bridal gowns. With a few more ingredients, you can make a delicious meal from leftovers. I need to change the curtains of this room. My home is my haven of peace. Frankly. He spoke frankly, and told us what was going on with Mary. This restaurant is renowned for its luxurious decor and friendly waiters. Gardening. Gardening is a fun, healthy habit that every member of the family can enjoy together. He's my best mate from school. All of the wedding venues provide light snacks, cocktails, and decorations. Our kids like to set up their tents in the garden at weekends. I am turning the lights off. Elections. Direct elections are fundamental to democracy. Robots are ideal for tasks that are too repetitive or dangerous for humans to undertake. Musicians. Actors and musicians give performances. They got married after a whirlwind romance. He spoke frankly, and told us what was going on with Mary. Today will be mostly sunny, with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Direct elections are fundamental to democracy. Before the modern bed, people often slept on straw. Computers make our lives easier. Every day. He painted scenes from everyday life. I love peanut butter. Suggestions. We have a few ideas, but we're open to suggestions. He has worked on the farm all his life. The consistent flow of communication at work is what unites the team. Our new site includes case studies and research documents available for download. Journals usually contain some of the most recent research results. Amounts. The factory produces large amounts of waste. How can we use our funds more efficiently in the future? This agency helps small businesses find and hire employees. Efforts. We are putting all of our efforts into improving the learning experience. The United Nations provides simultaneous interpretation services at its meetings. Ask for advice at your local family planning clinic. Can you pull over here? Let's get together this afternoon for a quick chat. Please remember to take out the trash when you leave the house. I love wearing bright colors. We had lunch at a little coffee shop. When teams can't communicate well, the result might suffer. Did you encounter any other problems or difficulties? They did the last stage of their trip on foot. The red color of Russian soup comes from beetroots and not tomatoes. First, spread butter on a piece of bread, then add ham and cheese. Semester. Semester. The final report is due at the end of the semester. We are putting all of our efforts into improving the learning experience. What is the unit of measurement for distances in the U.S.?
The mile.
Various. Crowdfunding platforms raise contributions from various individual resources. The final report is due at the end of the semester. Thought. I did what I thought was right. Written consent was obtained from all participants prior to the clinical drug trial. Crowdfunding platforms raise contributions from various individual resources. Fuel prices are affected by factors such as corporate profit and tax. The sound equipment wasn't working properly. We are on the eastern shore of the island. Climate. A changing climate will impact communities across the Pacific Rim. Priest. I want the priest to hear my confession. Satellite. Satellite. The broadcast comes live via satellite. Innovation. Innovation is key to business success. Initially, I wanted to go to medical school. Initially, I wanted to go to medical school. Ethnic. Various ethnic groups are represented at the conference. Overview. This chapter gives a brief overview of the project. The company spent a lot of money to advertise on TV and in magazines. Satellite. The broadcast comes live via satellite. Various ethnic groups are represented at the conference. I did what I thought was right. This chapter gives a brief overview of the project. There is no evidence of clinical studies to support these claims. Inspection. Our recent inspection of the property revealed no damage caused by the earthquake. Pensions. Benefits and pensions are counted as your income when filing income tax. Subsequent. The details of the contract are written in the subsequent sections. Gender. Improving gender equality is the main focus of the new administration. Enforcement. The law enforcement officer was investigated for his part in the debacle. Discrimination. Our campaign fights discrimination against disabled people. Integration. This should also include integration of the collected data. Subsequent. The details of the contract are written in the subsequent sections. Our campaign fights discrimination against disabled people. Integration. This should also include integration of the collected data. Our recent inspection of the property revealed no damage caused by the earthquake. The law enforcement officer was investigated for his part in the debacle. Pensions. Benefits and pensions are counted as your income when filing income tax. A changing climate will impact communities across the Pacific Rim. Modified. This page displays the time the post was last modified. Subsequent. The details of the contract are written in the subsequent sections. This should also include integration of the collected data. Isle. The Isle of Man is one of the lesser-known islands in the United Kingdom. Abandoned. Thousands of buildings were abandoned or burned during the Civil War. Inclusion. Social inclusion has been one of our company's main principles. Ownership. The car-sharing model has resulted in a drop in ownership levels for vehicles. Subsequent. The details of the contract are written in the subsequent sections. Navigation. Navigation. Effective website navigation increases user satisfaction. The details of the contract are written in the subsequent sections. Threatened. He threatened to sue the company, because of the little conflict we had. People often change themes and icons to personalize their mobile devices. Excellence. The Global Teacher Prize recognizes teaching excellence in different fields. Thousands of buildings were abandoned or burned during the Civil War. Navigation. Effective website navigation increases user satisfaction. Interaction. Verbal communication is a common form of human interaction.